Hey Hebrew fans! So this is a follow-up from last night's class, just to talk about more of our 3D printing stuff. And I went ahead and 3D printed this. As you know, I put it in there and I decided to do it in clear since that's what I had in my tank already. And let's go and compare it to the one that I made for the regular man-at-arms and the one I made for the Origins. So you can see it's just a little bit smaller. That's what we were planning. So kind of cool. So now I got a little bit smaller version of it. And it's got the big feet, so it sits up on its own without falling over. So man-at-arms can pretend to work on it with some tools. So what's fun about this is, because it's clear... Hey, Dean, you made it. Great. Because it's clear, it'd be kind of fun to put like an earplug in here and paint the whole thing silver and leave the feet bare on the bottom. And then if you shine like a light through here, it might just lightly light up the inside of this. That'd be kind of a fun little effect to give it like a blue hue. Let's go ahead and test it out and see how it fits in our Origins figure, because that's what it's made for. I'm sorry, I missed your question. Let me pull up my question so I can watch as you guys ask them. Hold on a minute. That'd be easier if I pull that up. Let's see here. Give me a moment. Just gotta find it on my phone. So the one down here, that's the transportation beam. The one up there, that's the one that freezes them. The stasis ray or the freeze ray, depending on whichever one you want to call it. The stasis ray or the freeze. All right, so let's see. Master Far, how'd you get Fisto's head on? Now that is a great question, Master Far. He's on this one right here. This was actually in another class I had, and the class was on the heads class. I think it was number 4, I think. And it was how to make the heads work for Origins. So anyway, let's go ahead and try this out and see how it works. And let me first get his hands in position. One hand there, and one hand right there. And there we go. You can now hold it and freeze dragons, whatever else it needs to do. Okay, Andrew said, big fan of your customs. I've only customized Gray Skull and Snake Mountain. Now, Andrew, if you want, find me on Facebook and send me those pictures. I want to see what it looks like. That sounds really cool. Master Fari basically made a variant. I hereby dubbed Night Attack Fisto. Yep, this is my, what do you call it? I guess Night Attack sounds pretty cool. There we go. I might have to paint this black though too. That'd be cool, or silver. All right, so last night I dropped us on the floor if I could show you guys the cool detailing on this one. So this right here is the transportation device that they make. And another 3D thing I printed was for the slime pit. So I'm going to show you guys something else. Now this one right here has been spoken for. Just today I had someone contact me on Facebook and said, hey, do you got any more of those slime pit extension pieces? And I did have one left that was unpainted. And so I went ahead and asked the guy if he wanted to paint it or not. He did want to paint it, so I threw a quick paint job on it to match. That was the original color on the inside. It has a really nice clear coat on it, so it's going to stay. And basically, you put this extension piece in there, and then you put this on top. And now your slime pit is tall enough for, like, Slime Pit He-Man. So that was the idea. Oh, separate your legs, Slime Pit He-Man. And I tell you, I spent a long time trying to get this piece to work just right. It took a lot of renditions. And even the little spot right here for this to fit just right. So there we go. And this one's already been spoken for. I don't have any more right now. But if you decide you do want to get one of these extensions, find me on Facebook, contact me, and I might make more. Maybe, maybe not. So we'll see. So that's another example of some cool 3D printed stuff. Another 3D thing that I've made, that I've printed, is this hammer right here. And this is on my Shapeways, for those that want to find it on my Shapeways. And it has the G on there. And of course, my granddaughter asked me what the G stood for. I said it stands for Grandpa, of course. And Grandpa's toys. So, there you go. All right, let's take a look. Master Far, what did you use on Fisto's head on the Origins body? I'd love to know. That is a great question. I actually have a whole entire class on that. It's a bunch of O-rings that I stacked up. So look for the head swapping class under my master's classes. And I have even a worksheet to download to show you how to do it. So check that out. And it's got step-by-step stuff. Just send them to you in Messenger. Oh, did you? Okay, thanks, Andrew. I appreciate that. I'll check them out after this video chat's over. Will do, because I wanna. All right, Master Far. Yeah, so I did a whole entire thing on head swapping. I even ripped off poor Tila's head and stuck on. Let me see if I can find my Tila and show you from the other class. Let's see. Not that one. Oh, there she is. Ta-da! So that's actually the original 80s head on an Origins Tila. Pretty cool, huh? So that's also in that other class video too, on the head swapping one. So check that out. And just look under my playlist for Hebrews master classes, and you'll see all those classes listed. And next week will be my last class, and it will be a compilation class of all the stuff we've learned to build one custom figure. So that's kind of what next week's class is, kind of the coup de grace of all the classes. Red Hood, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. So you guys can see the difference in the faces there. The original and the new one. I really like the way they painted that back in the 80s. That was pretty cool. Let's see. The question is, bro, did you get that new comic Prince Keldor with the power? I'm not sure if I have or not. It's okay. This is not a class, so it's fine that you're late. This is just kind of a after discussion. If you guys had any questions about last night, or if you are to show off the print I did today, or I started it last night that I showed you guys I was starting from class last night. So there's the final print. It was a lot of sanding. Oh man, what a pain. This thing, when I printed it, first this little one broke off when I pulled off the supports. So I had to dip it back in the resin and then use the light on it. And then there was a little support right up there on the top. When I went to try to break the support off, this thing snapped off. So then I had to take more resin and reattach it again with the 3D printed resin to make it work. But I had to sand off so much on these feet to make it work after I had the supports on. And it is a little bit on the flimsy side. So it's like, I could feel it will snap pretty easy. So that's a little scary too. Oh, Masters of the Multiverse. I have not got it yet. That will be cool to get though. I'm hoping to get some kind of tablet so I can actually read the comics on it. So that's kind of my plan. All right, so this is going to be kind of a short one today. Oh, and just a heads up, that head switch trick that I showed you, I also used it on him as well, so you guys can kind of see how this looks. So you can see all the O-rings stacked up. Now his, I didn't actually glue it on the inside. I actually purposely left it loose so I could pull the head off if I wanted to. Let's see if I can get his head off without pulling off the O-rings. Come on now. Oh well, it's not cooperating. You guys can kind of see how I cut it all around. So close. There we go. So basically, when I stacked up all the O-rings and then put a heat shrink tubing around this one, I then just left the head nice and cut out and just kind of slid it on top. Just to kind of hold it in place. And there we go. Now, I have been tempted to glue it on there. I haven't decided which way I'm going to go with it, but you guys can kind of see how that worked out. So I did find the rock in the wild. Oh, Red Hood, thank you. I appreciate you liking my videos. Please share around so I can get more subscribers. But check it out. I found the rock out in the wild today, as well as I found all 8 of these that I'll be opening later, and one of them was unmarked on the bottom. And so I'm curious if this unmarked one is like some super rare one, or if somebody just put some alcohol and cleaned it off. So I actually got 9 of them. If you remember the last series of comics, He-Man made multiple swords for everyone. He-Force. Yep, I didn't actually see that, so I'm not sure yet. So the reason why I wanted the rock is one, I purposely saved the rock head from the Ghostbusters line because it looked better than this head. I want to see how it looks on it. And second, I think he's pretty close in color to the Filmation He-Man. So you check it out. He's almost the same color. So the Filmation He-Man will work much better on him, I believe, than trying to stick it on our regular He-Man. So you can see the color difference. So that's why I wanted to get the rock. Now he does have a tattoo on his arm. I'm hoping that comes off with some strong alcohol. So we'll see how that works. Oh, you've been looking for him. Yeah, I just happened to get lucky today. They had like 3 of them at the store, and I picked one up because they're pretty spendy online. So I will be doing a review on this, checking it out later. And of course, he's got the wrong boots to be He-Man. That's okay though, and the wrong shorts. So we'll be doing some swaps to see how it looks. All right. Anyway, it sounds like my wife has dinner ready. So I'm going to let you guys go because I'm going to go have some chicken. And if you guys have any other questions, just leave them down below in the comments. I'll answer them when I have a chance. And I guess I'll see you guys for our last class. And also through the week, I'm going to do more reviews on those 2 things I just showed you. Thanks, you guys. Like, subscribe, and share these videos around. Let's see if we can just blow YouTube up with all kinds of people coming and watching them. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining me. I will, but it's actually, it wasn't she, what do we call her? It was, she, oh, I forgot what we called her before. She, her? No. Hershey. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, yeah. If I found the Scaregow's origin, that would be cool. I'd really appreciate it. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next video. Bye now.